There's not really any typical day for me here. I think sometimes I get up at 5:30 in the morning, and sometimes I stay in bed till 9, and sometimes I sit in my house and do work, and sometimes I go out and play. Um, I have a lot of time that I don't have things that I need to be doing, which is really great. Like, I can just go do whatever, and help friends and go on walks. And this year I really watched how the plants changed a lot. I've been teaching myself plants. Um, no typical day. My name's Liat Batshira, and I've lived here for a little over 3 years.
My name is Allie Brown, and I've lived here at Dancing Rabbit for a couple years now. I feel like there is some opinion that living in a place like this is sort of running away from reality or from society, and I don't feel that way at all.
My name is Aline Anderson, and I lived at Dancing Rabbit for 11 years. My husband and I moved here in '99 from Berkeley. We were looking for a way to walk our talk. We had sold our car for 3 years. We were doing everything by bike. We were leading trips for the Sierra Club, backpacking trips and international trips, kind of showing people wilderness lands that were worth protecting and showing them how to do it. But we were looking for a bigger step.
Dancing Rabbit is currently off the grid completely, so that means that we get all of our electricity from solar and wind power that we produce here. Our common building, it uses only solar power, so it has solar panels on the roof, and the panels are connected to batteries. So the sun charges the batteries essentially. Many people here have solar panels on their homes, and a few people also have windmills that provide electricity for their houses. We also catch rainwater and use it for drinking, bathing, cooking. We don't have flush toilets, so we use the human manure system, which means that we compost all of our human waste, and it composts for multiple years, and then just breaks it right back down into dirt, which is what compost does, which is a really cool trick. Folks here aren't allowed to own personal vehicles, so we have a car cooperative with 3 cars, and you can choose to be a part of that cooperative, or some people aren't a part of it and they bike or find other ways to travel. I cook on a wood-fired rocket stove that's outside, or else in our solar oven. I love growing and cooking food. It's one of the most important things that I feel like I can do with my life.
My house used to be a school bus, and it was on its way to the dump, and I rescued it. In some ways, using an old school bus was a really big advantage. I could move into it after 2 months, but there were also a lot of struggles that I hadn't thought about and that other people didn't have to experience, like rusted bolts that I had to hacksaw, and like, what do I do with the steering wheel, and like, is it okay for me to take the emergency brake off? Like, I don't know. No one else has had to do that in their house. It was kind of a fun project. It was also pretty stressful and frustrating to build my own house. And a couple times I wanted to give up. But I finished.
The Milkweed Mercantile is an eco-inn, a cafe, and a store. We built it, we started building 3 years ago. We opened in April of 2010, and the idea is to be a bridge between Dancing Rabbit and the wider community. We have everything here that is kind of happening at Dancing Rabbit. The building is built of straw bales, it has natural plaster here, it has lime plaster, we do rainwater collection, it's powered by sun and wind. So people can come here and they can bathe in rainwater and they can experience what it's like to stay for a weekend or a week and use renewable power and see that it's really comfortable and that sustainability doesn't have to be about deprivation.
I think that simplicity, like, so the people here are living in an eco village, and so we're all, eco, but really, I think just simplicity is a big piece of it. And you don't have to live in a straw bale building or a recycled school bus or grain bin. Like, if you live in a house with other people and you share things, instead of everyone owning a vacuum cleaner and a dishwasher and a couch, like, you share all those things with a couple people and you're pretty eco. Same thing with vehicles. If either you share a vehicle with other people or you have bicycles, that's really the way to do it. I don't think people all have to live in communities like this in order to say, like, oh yeah, I live sustainably.